Hey guys, welcome back to AnimePuffz. I'm your host Wiley, and today we're going to switch things up a bit. My last couple of Miraculous Ladybug videos have been about Chloe and Lyla, but I want to switch things up. So today we're going to be talking about Kagami. And I honestly want to understand why so many people hate Kagami. So I actually rewatched all the Miraculous Ladybug episodes where Kagami was featured to understand why the fandom just cannot stand her. I'm gonna give you guys my verdict on whether or not I think the Kagami hate is just, if we should continue to dislike her as a fandom, as a collective, or if maybe we haven't really been giving her a chance. So if you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Share if you can. Let's get to it. So the very first episode that Kagami appears in is the episode Riposte. And in all honesty, I think she was freaking awesome in this episode. When we first meet her, we don't really know who she is. We just know that she's a student who basically begins a fencing battle with Adrian. She kicks Adrian's butt. However, the battle was so close that Marinette was actually the one to determine who won the fight, and Marinette falsely proclaims that Adrian was the victor.
Who got the first hit? Who?
I don't know. I think it was Adrian?
Are you sure, Marinette?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it looked like it was you, but it went so fast.
And Kagami, in result of this, gets really upset and angry and basically transforms into Riposte, a super villain with like a sword for an arm. Totally freaking awesome. And it just made me kind of like her a little bit. So then once she transforms into Riposte after the match, she basically sets her sights on getting rid of Adrian, which was kind of like extreme, but she's an akumatized victim, so I can't blame her too much. In this episode, we see the fearful Adrian running away from Kagami, who's basically trying to slice him up with her sword arm, which is like so quirky. But we see how really good she is and how powerful she is. Her sword arm is like so strong that it's even able to slice through Adrian's car. So she was really about that life in this episode. So somehow the three of them, meaning Adrian, Riposte, and Ladybug, end up at the museum. Somehow, while Riposte is trying to like knock him off, Adrian ends up inside of like a mummy casket, and luckily for him, later on, he sneaks away from that mummy coffin and transforms into Cat Noir. But had he stayed there a little bit longer, he may have gotten sliced by Kagami.
The hour of revenge has struck!
So in retrospect, I can understand why people dislike her for that brief moment. Like, she almost like got rid of our beloved Adrian. But she was still awesome. And later on in the episode, we see Riposte handle Ladybug and Cat Noir. Like, she was handling business, taking them both down, and one of the most epic fights, in my opinion, in the Miraculous series. Like, that was such a good freaking fight. And it was like one of the best cat fights, or girl on girl fights, when Ladybug and Riposte were battling each other, like in like almost any animated series that I've seen.
Lose Ladybug!
I was like, okay, Kagami, I see you. Like, you're super powerful, you're strong, you're that girl, you're that chick that can handle these two superheroes on your own. I was like, I like her. Like, I like this girl. So after that point, the next time we see Kagami is in the Oni Chan episode, which I kind of feel like the fandom should like Kagami for. So basically, Lyla lies as usual and manages to make her way into the Agrest mansion, and by convincing Gabriel Agrest that Adrian needs help with his schoolwork, which he doesn't really. And somehow they take a picture, and Gabriel Agrest, being the creep that he is so freaking creepy, guys. I'm sorry, he just gives me Stranger Danger vibes. Like, he's super creepy. But somehow he manages to text Kagami a picture of Lyla and Adrian kind of like intimately hugging. And I'm just like, why do you even have her number? Like, you're so weird. Like, what father texts his son's best friend? Like, unless they're super close, which I don't think that, I mean, Kagami and Adrian are kind of close, but that just felt like too intimate to me. Like, stranger danger, run away, red flag, caution sign, everything. So he's so creepy. But anyways, Kagami receives these text messages and she is heartbroken, and I felt for her. But then she transformed into Oni Chan, which is basically a super villain who is after Lyla and uses her superpowers to give Lyla this gigantic horn on her head that is a cellular tower, where she can use it to basically track Lyla, and anytime Lyla lies, the horn gets bigger, allowing this reception to be stronger.
Need a helping paw, milady?
No, just a little phone call.
And I'm just like, why don't you guys like her during this moment? Like, many of you guys hate Lyla, so the fact that Kagami transforms Lyla kind of into a rhino, like an ugly rhino with like a bump on her head, like, why didn't you guys like that? I was here for it. I thought it was hilarious. And then again, we see Kagami in the Animaestro episode, where I can kind of understand why some of you guys may have been upset, because Kagami was like very territorial of Adrian. She knows she likes him. She's gonna play into his hands any kind of way that she needs to. Like, she's gonna hug him when she needs to, she's gonna hold his hand, guide him whichever way she needs to guide him, and she was not afraid of doing that in front of Marinette and Chloe.
I'm glad to see you again, Kagami.
Me too, Adrian.
Who are on the opposite side doing mean things to Kagami, but Kagami still kept her cool. Like, Chloe and Marinette got gum stuck to Kagami's shoe. They tried to get her to sit on a piece of cake and embarrass her in front of all those people. Like, as you guys know, I don't like being embarrassed, and I don't think that we should try to embarrass other people. But that was kind of like a mean prank that Chloe and Marinette were trying to play on Kagami, and I just was not here for it.
These shoes belong to my grandmother.
This is part of the plan.
Kagami?
Huh?
So although like the LeChat and the, you know, Ladrian and Adrianette fan inside of me kind of didn't want Kagami to get too close to Adrian, I was kind of here for it. Like, that, it serves them right for being so mean to her and trying to play a prank on her. Like, now she has y'all mans, like, get over it. And then Kagami issues these precious lines in the Frozen episode, where I can kind of understand why some of you may dislike her for this reason. Like, when she tells Adrian that he may be aiming at the wrong target and that he needs to switch targets in order to be successful, kind of hinting at like him being successful at love by not looking at, you know, Ladybug and Marinette, but focusing solely on her because she's open and she's willing to love him.
Do you ever get the feeling that you're stuck, Kagami? No matter what you do, it's the same old story over and over again.
Adrian, the biggest mistake a fencer can make isn't choosing the wrong technique. It's choosing the wrong target. Change targets.
That stung a little bit. We hear her tell Marinette that the reason why she's unsuccessful at ice skating, aka love, is because she hesitates so much, which is honestly true.
Are you okay?
Get up. The only reason you can't stay on your feet is your hesitation. I never hesitate. Shall we go?
Like, Marinette could have had Adrian in the beginning, if you ask me, and she could definitely have Luca anytime she wants if she just stops hesitating and just makes up her mind and just lets them know how she feels instead of constantly getting, you know, tongue-tied and freaking turning into Professor Crocker. She always turns into Professor Crocker from Very Odd Parents. Like, girl, get it together. So that was kind of like tough love, and I understand that not everyone can accept the truth, so that was kind of harsh, but I understand what Kagami said. Is she's straightforward and she's gonna let you know how she feels, like, especially when the time calls for it. So I respect that about her. And then we see her in the Ikari Gozen episode where she was like super uptight, and we can understand why Marinette did not want to pair off with her for the scavenger hunt, because she was like really stiff and it just felt like she was really distant and off-putting. But most shy people are. You just have to give them a chance. So I was so willing to give Kagami a chance, and she proves that she was worthy of this chance because she's actually sweet, funny, knowledgeable, and she has this killer smile for lack of a better word. Like, her smile was hilarious in this episode. Can I get a gift of that, please?
Let's say you found out about some special chocolate ice cream. You really want to try it, but someone else gets there first. Do you A, steal it from them? B, get another type of chocolate ice cream even if it's not as good? Or C, never eat chocolate ice cream ever again?
I guess I'd try another flavor?
Like, I love Kagami. And soon we learned that Kagami has to basically care for her mother, who is blind. She has a lot of responsibilities weighing on her, and she doesn't have many friends because her mother has her so sheltered. So Marinette, honestly, and Adrien were her first two friends. And she wanted to be Marinette's friend the whole entire time. So we see that she's sweet, and I really like that about her. What kind of turned me off about her in the episode was the fact that she didn't listen when Marinette gave her the plan for her to transform into Ikari Gozen. But she quickly learns from her mistake and helps Ladybug and Cat Noir save the day. So I'm here for it. And then we see that although Kagami is very aggressive in her love for Adrien and her quest to become Adrien's girlfriend, she does give Marinette the heads up in the Desperado episode, like, girl, if you want him or if you want Luca, you're gonna have to make up your mind soon, because I'm about to get my man. And I can't be mad at her. I can't be mad at her at all. And then we see in the Heart Hunter and Love Eater episodes how Marinette, Adrien, and Kagami bond together, and they basically forge this really strong friendship. We can tell that Kagami really does not want to hurt Marinette, but her duty is to her heart, as Mulan once said. And her duty is to basically be in love with Adrien because he's a really good guy and they mesh well together. So all in all, what is my verdict? I think Kagami haters need to chill out because Kagami is that girl. She's an amazing superhero who helps Ladybug and Cat Noir save the day. Her freaking Kwami is amazing. Her outfit is amazing. Come on, I've definitely like cosplayed as Dragon Bug before. And I can't wait until I can finally find like Kagami's outfit so I can transform into her as well. But I guess for now, like, Dragon Bug, aka, you know, Ladybug mixed in with the Dragon Miraculous cosplay is just gonna work for now until I can get my hands on Kagami's outfit, which I absolutely love. Her cosplay is fire. It's completely fire. And then I think that, you know, sometimes Kagami's straightforwardness can, you know, be a little bit harsh to some people, but I like that about her. I like someone who's gonna give it to me like straightforward. I don't need like all the bells and whistles. Like, I really like that about her, and I really respect the fact that she really cares for her mother and respects her mother, and she's really focused on being a good friend to Adrien and Marinette. So that's it for this video, guys. Tell me what you think about it. List your opinion down in the comment section below. Do you think that Kagami deserves the hate? Do you think that people are just hating on her because they want Marinette and Adrien to be together? Or do you think that there is a reason to hate Kagami? Or are you like me, who is just giving Kagami a chance and likes Kagami so far? Ultimately, I honestly think the reason why people don't like her is because of Marinette. But it's like, Marinette does not own Adrien, so he's free to date whoever he likes. So why not let him? And I feel like if we really care about Adrien, we want to see Adrien happy, and he is happy with Kagami. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Share if you care. Bye-bye.